Hi everyone. So again, I just wanted to show you this latest journal that I've made. It's a little bit of a story attached to it. I work in a quilting store, the Quilter's Angel at Highfields, just outside of Toowoomba, and I met one of our customers out there. We were talking a couple of times, and the other day she came in and we were just talking about what we were doing for Christmas and making things, etc. And she said she was making journals, and we got talking, and turns out she makes junk journals as well. Anyway, I was excited because I actually met someone that actually gets me. I mean, my partner's very supportive of what I do, but he doesn't really understand the whole fascination with journals, etc. So we talked for a little while and we swapped details, address, etc., Instagram accounts, that sort of thing, and we've been following one another now for a couple of weeks, and I decided I'd make her a little journal. She loved this fabric and we were actually out of it, and I knew that I had a little bit of it at home, so I thought I'd incorporate that into the journal. So I've just done a very simple cover. The journal measures about 5 by 7.25, I think. I've got hidden binding, and as I said, I've just left it the cover fairly simple. So I've got some brass corners there just to protect the corners, and the closure is with satin seam binding. So it's quite chunky. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I don't know how to do unchunky, if that's such a word. So I'll just show you quickly. I flip through and you'll get to see from my style, I love heaps of pockets and tucks so that you can do all your journaling, still show someone your beautiful book, but hide all that personal journaling. So here we go. I've just popped a little pocket on the inside there so she can put some hidden bits and pieces. So she lives in a beautiful little cottage, so I've tried to sort of keep it that sort of theme as well. So this is that same fabric that she loves, and I've tea dyed it. There's lots of sewing throughout. I've kept all the threads hanging. She can cut them off if she wants to. Once again, I've done the butterfly tams. I think I saw that on Nick the Booksmith's YouTube channel. I love that idea, so I've been doing that in a few journals lately. A little bit of vellum. This is an old Maggie Holmes clip that I had, so I've just incorporated that in there. A little card. This I had so much trouble sewing this signature into the book. I don't know, I think I was tired, and this little bit of paper here got sewn in crooked, but I wasn't undoing the whole thing to redo it. So that's the whole idea of a junk journal, I guess. It just adds to the look of it. So I've stamped onto some seeded calico here, and then I've hand stitched some seed beads onto the butterfly and made it a pocket. Just a bit of journaling paper. This is just some cardstock that I had put some pattern paper, book paper, and a serviette to, and I've just cut it and sewn it and made it into a pocket. So it's just a cute little mason jar tag. There's lots of space for journaling, lots of space to hide your journaling. So she can put lists or whatever there. This is just a little card. She can write something on the back, but then there's just a little verse. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen nor touched, but are felt in the heart. Helen Keller. It's a beautiful verse. Couple of tags. This This is another stamping and serviette that I've Mod Podged onto a tag. I used to do Project Life and got so far behind with it over a couple of years that it just stressed me out, so I haven't done it for a long time, and I was contemplating getting rid of my thousands of cards that I've got, and then just one day I went, hang on a minute, why don't I use them in my junk journal? And they are the most amazing thing. So it's like Christmas. I've got all these cards that I can use, and you'll see them all in here. I'll just use them as side pockets, etc. I love them. This is just a little journaling piece there. Holtz papers. That's another Project Life card. This here, this tag I've made was actually a Kaisercraft Project Life cards came in this little box, and I accidentally ripped it open and saw this on the inside, so I've cut tags out of it, and it has turned out really well. I've just backed it with coffee dye paper and sewn around it. It's quite a nice tag. And everything has got, nearly everything has got eyelets in it. I've got a, my son gave me a Spotlight voucher for Christmas, and I bought a, shouted myself a crocodile, so anything that sits still for too long has an eyelet at the moment until the novelty wears off. This is an envelope that I've edged and just made a little booklet in there for some more hidden journaling. I'll put that in later. This is just another one of those Project Life cards. I've got something stuck on the bottom there. And I've just put some washi tape on a tag that I've used throughout the journal that she can add in if she wishes to. Some more Project Life plastic sleeves that I've got, so I've just cut some down and sewn them, so I just thought they'd be nice for photos or bits and pieces that, pretty bits and pieces that she wants to protect, she can put in those. Just a tag that I've made from offcuts from that paper. I found these little country style images in a book that I had. They're a little bit shiny, but they look alright, I think. But I thought they would go nicely, just because she has this beautiful little cottage. So I've just put a, it says happiness is homemade. It's just a recipe card in there as well. I'm sending her a little packet of goodies as well, so I've included some more recipe cards, so if she wants to make her own recipe journal or add some recipes into this one, she can. So just a bit of leftover paper and some rosette trim. And then I don't know what these are called, but I found them at Officeworks, so I like using them because they add, without adding too much bulk to the journal, give you all this extra journaling space. So yeah, sorry, I'm not sure what they're called, but I've decided I quite like using them. And I love this. This is out of Daphne's Diary. Love that image. Just a couple more journaling spots. It's another one of those tags. So that's a pocket there, and then this is an envelope. I've just made this little booklet or little journaling, hidden journaling spot. Bit of bling. Had a garage sale 6 months ago and I got rid of all my beads. Had amounts of beads and I regret it now, so now I've got to restart my collection. So these are just a few that I've got. This was just a I think it was actually on a Project Life card, and I've cut it down and I've actually put a little bit of acetate in there as well, so she can put a photo in there if she wishes. I just put a tag in there just to show her that it does have acetate in there. And that's the other side of that Project Life pocket that I've sewn, cut and sewn to suit. I've just put a tag in there. There's another booklet in that pocket there. I love stamping on homespun or calico. They come up so nicely, so I've just sewn that one in. It's not a pocket, it's just for decoration. I've just added a big sheet of coffee dye paper in there for more journaling. And I just left that. It's an old recipe on some scrapbooking paper. There's my crooked insert there. Now, once again, this is the fabric that she was looking for at work and we didn't have any left, so she was really disappointed, so hence the cover. And then I've actually sending her a package of goodies as well, and in it I've put I think about 30 centimeters of this fabric as well, so hopefully she'll be able to use that for something. And then I've had these little tags that I got with a magazine, I think, so I've actually put on there who it's from, like the collection, the designer, and the actual name of the fabric, so she can search for more if she wants to. So, and then she commented on the journal that I did for my mum, so I've actually put just another swatch of that fabric in there, and I'm sending her a little piece of that. I don't have much of that left, but I'm just sending her a little piece of that as well, so I've added that there as well. And this is the back. And this is another piece that I've stamped on some calico, and I've just sewn some seam binding there, and I've actually made this one a pocket, so I've just got a small elongated tag in there, but just basically to show her that it is a pocket. So that's that journal. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw, and hopefully Desirie loves the journal that when she gets it in the mail. I'm hoping to post it off today. Thanks guys, we'll see you again soon. Bye.